Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryan Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So yesterday we were seeing they brought Viṣṇuśarma to the court, and Viṣṇuśarma first declared and then he roared. He said, okay, I don't need a name. I'll just give up my name. If I can't make these fellows an expert. Then he went on to say, I will even give up my passage to heaven. Meaning, I don't want anything in this world or the other worlds. I'll give up everything. If I can't make these fellows experts in the art of politics, the art of the science of politics, or the art of politics, or the science of governance, or the art of governance, whatever that is. So, if I don't make them experts, then I don't need any of these things. And he already said, I'm 80, I don't need any money. So, then what happened? athāsau rājā brāhmaṇasyāsaṃbhāvyāṃ pratijñāṃ śrutvā sasacivaḥ prahṛṣṭo vismayānvitastasmai sādaraṃ tān kumārān samarpya paráṃ nirvṛtimājagāma. Beautiful. athāsau rājā. Thereafter, atha means thereafter. Thereafter, asau rājā, this king, what did he do? Tam brāhmaṇasyāsaṃbhāvyāṃ pratijñāṃ śrutvā. Tam brāhmaṇasya, that Brahmin, that Viṣṇuśarma, his pratijñāṃ śrutvā, his declaration statement, hearing that, śrutvā, hearing that, after listening to that too, what kind of declaration statement he said? Asambhavyam, impossible declaring statement. He said a statement which is impossible. Asambhavyam. It is not possible. Sambhavya means possible. Asambhavya means impossible. It is impossible. And he declared that he will make that impossible possible. After hearing that, śrutvā, after hearing that, not only himself, sasacivaḥ prahṛṣṭo. Prahṛṣṭo means he became happy. Along with whom? Along with the ministers. Sasacivaḥ, sacivaḥ sahitaḥ. Along with the ministers, everyone. The ministers didn't have any ego, any jealousy, or any kind of envy, etc. But they were happy. Oh, we will get a good, knowledgeable king. They were thinking like that. Because if the king is smart, anyway they are going to expect something from the king. And if this king is smart enough to understand that smartness, he's going to donate them, give them. So they were very happy that the king, they will get a very good king. So, prahṛṣṭah, after becoming happy, vismayānvitastasmai, surprised. Vismayānvita means being very surprised. He is in awe now. Vismaya is awe. Okay, he is now in awe and surprised. In that surprise, tasmai sādaraṃ tān kumārān samarpya. To him, tasmai, to him, tān kumārān samarpya. Those three idiots, those three sons, kumārān samarpya, kids, three kids of him, he surrendered to that Viṣṇuśarma. Param nirvṛtimājagāma. Param nirvṛtim, not nirvṛtim. Nirvṛti means nirvṛti. This is nirvṛti means give up. Nirvṛti means give up, to give up. Nirvṛti, vritti means devoid of any thoughts. But here it is neither nivṛtti nor nirvṛtti. It is nirvṛti. Nirvṛtti means happiness. Ajagama, obtained. He gained happiness. After surrendering, he was very happy. Oh, these fellows will become smart. I don't have any doubt regarding that now. So, viṣṇuśarmaṇāpi, and this Viṣṇuśarma also, after taking these kids, what did he do? He didn't let them do things, house chores and all. He said, viṣṇuśarmaṇāpi, that Viṣṇuśarma also, tānādāya, after taking those kids, tadarthaṃ, for their sake, मित्रभेदः, मित्रप्राप्तिः, काकौलोकीयः, बद्धप्रणाश, अपरीक्षितकारकाणि चैति pañcatantrāṇi racayitvā. After writing this pañcatantra prakaranam yasmin iti pañcatantram. 5 prakaranas, subjects, chapters in which text, that is called as pañcatantra. Racayitvā, tva, śrutvā, racayitvā. When you see the tva, that is one statement which is in continuing. Okay, so continuing tense. So after this, he did something else also. So racayitvā, after writing, what did he do? pāṭhitāste rājaputrāḥ. He also taught the rajaputrās, the princes. All the princes, he taught them to. After writing the text called Pañcatantra, he taught them to. What is this Pañcatantra? 5 chapters, 5 texts. What is that? So he says, it's a kind of treatise. What are the 5 treatises? He says, Mitra Bheda, he is naming it. Mitra Bheda, first. Mitra Prapti, second. Kaka Ulukiya, third. Labdha Pranasha, fourth. Aparikshita Karakani, fifth. 5 chapters, 5 treatises. Now, Mitra Bheda. Mitra Bheda. Mitra means friends. Bheda means a breakup, separation. So, how to separate friends? What does that mean? Should I stay away from the friends? No, he is not talking about your friends. He is talking about your enemies who are friends. How to break away the friends whom you don't want to stay as friends. Not because of jealousy to protect, because you are doing, see, politics means you can call anyone friend, but politics means you have to know how to break your enemies, because a friend of enemy of friend of a friend is something like that, they say, no. So if you find someone, if he is enemy is a friend kind of, so he becomes your friend. What happens is, when 2 enemies, they are close friends, you cannot fight both of them at the same time. It's very difficult. So, like we have the sticks, 5 sticks tied together could not be broken easily. But if you separate each one of the sticks and you can break each of the sticks alone. If you separate it all, if you untie the binding. Similarly, if you split the friendship, then it is easy to destroy them. So this is politics. First important thing you have to learn in politics is how to break the friendship of the enemies. Mitra Bheda. This is a surprising thing. Mitra Bheda. You listen to this. Mitra Bheda. When you understand a simple language of Sanskrit, Mitra means friend, Bheda means to separate. What is this? What is this topic actually? And when you see Panchatantra books in the shops, Mitra Bheda is the book which you, in Sanskrit, if I'm talking about, Mitra Bheda is the book which you'll see in every shop. And Mitra Bheda is a big, huge book. Because Mitra Bheda is almost half of the book. In all the 5 prakaranas, half of it is Mitra Bheda. The rest is you can split it into 3 parts. One part is a Mitra Prapti, another part is Kaka Ulukiya, the rest is the final 2 chapters. So Mitra Bheda is kind of a half of the text. So he says that is why Mitra Bheda is important. How to split the enemies, the friendship there in the enemy group. Okay, that should be understood. Mitra Bheda, Mitra Prapti. It is not just wise to it is not just the important thing to split the friendship between the enemies. You have to gain friends also. That is also an important thing for a king to do. So, Mitra Prapti, how to gain friends. Next is Kaka Ulukiya. These are good names. Mitra Bheda and Mitra Prapti, you can understand what he is going to teach there. Kaka Ulukiya. Kaka means cow, crow. Ulukiya. Ulukiya means owl. Okay. Ulukiya. Kaka Ulukiya means something with respect to crow and the owl. Stories with respect to crow and owl. What is that? What are the kind of stories we are going to learn through crow and owl? That is the fight and the peace. So how there is a fight and how there is peace between these crows and the owl, that will be taught in the third chapter, third treatise. Okay. Then labdha pranasha. Fourth is a labdha pranasha. Labdha means gained. Pranasha means lost. How you lose things which you have gained. Not how to lose. How things are lost that are gained. So, okay, that is the fourth chapter. The fifth chapter is a aparikshita karakani. Aparikshita. Pariksha means examine. Aparikshita means unexamined. Okay. So, karakani means activities. Unexamined activities. Unexamined efforts which you put. Without thinking, you do things. So what is the result which you have because of that? So that is explained. So you have to think before act. That's what he'll teach there. Okay. So these are the 5 chapters of this text. These were taught to the prince, the 3 princes. Tepi tānyadhītya. Okay. You can teach, but these are idiots, fools. So what will happen to them? So he says, Tepi, those kids also, tānyadhītya, tāni prakaranani adhitya, those prakaranas, after studying that, māsaṣaṭkena, adhitya, after studying that, māsaṣaṭkena, in 6 months, under 6 months, yathoktāḥ saṃvṛttāḥ, they became expert, accomplished. Saṃvṛttāḥ means accomplished as said, yathoktāḥ, as declared. So they became accomplished in the art and science of governance, politics. Tataḥ prabhṛti. Etat pañcatantrakaṃ nāma nītiśāstraṃ bālāvabodhanārthaṃ bhūtale pravṛttam kim bahun. Tataḥ prabhṛti. After that, etat pañcatantrakaṃ nāma. This text called Pañcatantraka, nītiśāstraṃ, which is a nītiśāstra, a scripture which is with regards to the nīti, the science of or the art of politics or governance. Okay. Now we have to understand shastra. Shastra means scriptures. That's the general word translation we can do. Scriptures does not mean just Vedas. Everything is seen as a scripture for us. When I say Shastra, Shastra is a very loaded word. Where you use the word Shastra depends upon what is the interpretation for that word. If I am going to teach Vedanta, when I say Shastra, that means it is in Vedanta. If I am going to teach you something about economics and I am going to talk about Shastra, then it is Artha Shastra. If I am going to talk about the karmas and all that, then it is Dharma Shastra. Okay. And if there is a discussion on the sensorial pleasures, then Kama Shastra. Kama is also a Shastra, remember that. Okay, so it all depends upon what is the topic of discussion. The word Shastra is associated with all the kinds of, everything is a Shastra. Governance is a Shastra. Politics is a Shastra, right? So he says that nītiśāstraṃ, with these 5 chapters called Pañcatantra, bālāvabodhanārthaṃ, for making the kids brighter, smarter, bhūtale pravṛttam, in this world pravṛttam, they have tataḥ prabhṛti. From that point, this Pañcatantra became used for making the kids smarter. Okay, in the nītiśāstra. Kim bahuna. What is there to say more? I'll just simply say this. Adhiteya idam nityam nītiśāstraṃ śrunoti ca na parābhavam apnoti shakrādapi kadāchana. Adhite yaha idam nītiśāstraṃ śrunoti ca na parābhavam apnoti. Shakradapi kadachana iti kathamukam. With this, the introduction portion comes to an end. Okay. Adhite yaha idam nītiśāstraṃ nityam adhite śrunoti cha. One who reads, who studies or listens. Adhite studies, śrunoti listens. One who studies and listens to this nītiśāstra, this science of art of governance, politics, nityam always. Nityam means always. One who studies this always and listens to this always, what will happen to him? Na parābhavam, na kadachana parābhavam apati. Never, kadachana, na kadachana, never. Never parābhavam apnoti. Parābhavam means he will never lose. He will never be suppressed. He will never be gained victory over. Apnoti. But wait. What is this? If somebody studies this and he becomes very smart and therefore he cannot be gained victory over by anyone. But there is always this idea, right? Even for a smart, there is one smarter than him. For the smarter, there is one smartest than him. That is how the world is, right? So he says, Shakradapi, even with respect to the Shakra. Shakra means Indra, the Lord of heavens. Even with respect to him, he cannot be gained victory over by even the lords of heaven. Why talk about all these people? He will never lose any political tactics. Atha mitra bhedo nama prasamam tantram. Hereafter, mitra bhedo nama prasamam tantram. We are going to see the first tantra, the first treatise in the pañcatantra called mitra bheda. Okay. Atha prarabhyate mitra bhedo nama prasamam tantram yasya adimah shlokah. Atha, hereafter, now, prarabhyate, we start mitra bhedo nama prasamam tantram. This first text, Pratham Tantram, the first treatise, Mitra Bhedo Nama, called Mitra Bheda. Nama means called. Mitra Bheda, named Mitra Bheda. Nama also means named. Okay, name. So, named Mitra Bheda. So, hereafter, now we start the text called Mitra Bheda. The first treatise called Mitra Bheda. Yasyayam Adima Shloka. This is the first verse for this text. What is the first verse? Vardhamano mahan snehaha simha govrashayorvane pishunena atilubdena jambukena vinashitaha. It's a beautiful shloka. This is a shloka which is like a trailer. Okay, just a hint kind of. Okay, so what kind of logic are we going to learn? Oh, the logic between the friendship between the lion and the oxen. That story you will immediately remember. So he says, Vardhamano mahan snehaha simha go vrishayor vane pishunena atilubdhena jambukena vinashitaha. Simha go vane in the forest. Vane in the forest. Go vrishayoho. Go means simha. Simha means lion. Go vrishayo means oxen. Okay. So between the oxen and the lion in the forest, sneha, friendship, mahan sneha, great friendship, vardhamana is growing. There's a great friendship which grows between the lion and the forest, the oxen in the forest. Okay. Now, Jambukena vinashitaha, that was destroyed. Vinashitaha, destroyed by whom? Jambukena, by the fox. Jambuka means fox. Jambukena, by the fox. Okay. What kind of fox it is? That is the beauty. Two adjectives to the fox. So, pishunena means cunning. Atilubdena means greedy, very greedy. This fox, which is very cunning and very greedy. By that fox, this friendship is broken. A friendship which is growing friendship between the lion and the ox. How can they be lion? That be friendship between lion and ox? There is sometimes this kind of a friendship which we see in this world also. So that friendship, how it is broken by this fox. That is the story. Tad yatha anushruyate. It is heard. This is how it is heard. What is heard? Asti dakshinatye janapade mahilaropyam nama nagaram. In the south of India, there is a country called Mahilaropya. We heard this somewhere. Where did we hear? We heard in the Kathamukha, the introduction part itself. There is in the south of India, there is a state called Mahilaropa, which is ruled by, we all heard that. He is copy pasting that. Why he is doing that? Okay. I'll tell you. When I was in Rishikesh, now this fellow started again, Rishikesh. You're in Tirthamalai, talk about Tirthamalai something. Do you understand? There is a statement in Sanskrit. Janani janmabhumischa swargadapi gariyasi. Janani means mother. Janmabhumihi means a motherland. Cha and. So mother and motherland. Swargadapi, even then the heavens. Gariyasi, greater. So mother and motherland is greater than even the heavens. That is how people see it. So we are teaching the kids who are dull students. So when you teach to them, when you are going to give them a name of a country which they don't understand, their interest is not going to be kindled. Their interest is not going to be kindled. So how to create interest? You have to have something which is related to them. In south of India, there is a country called Mahilaropya. Oh, our country. Our country. So they will be interested in listening to that. That is why he says Mahilaropya. That is a country called Mahilaropya. Okay. Tatra dharmauparijita bhuri vibhavaha vardhamano namakaha vardhamanako nama vaṇiputraḥ babhuva. Tatra, in that country, Vardhamanako nama vanikputro babhuva. Vardhamana, his name is Vardhamana. Vardhamanakaha, Vardhamana nama. He's one who is named Vardhamana, who is a Vanikputra, who is a businessman. Vanikputra, a businessman. Vaishya. Okay, he's a businessman. There was a business, babhuva was, past tense. There was a businessman who is called Vardhamana. What kind of Vardhamana businessman he is? He says, Dharma uparjita bhuri vibhava. Bhuri vibhava, he is a wealthy person. And like Mario Puzo, when he is introducing the Godfather, he writes, behind every wealth there is a... So he is not that kind of wealthy person. He is wealthy. Bhuri vibhava. He is a very wealthy person, but dharma uparjita. Uparjita means earned. And dharma means rightfully. Righteously earned money. He didn't have any money which is illegally gained. All legal, righteously earned. Okay. So that is the kind of a person we are talking about, Vardhamana. Tasya kadachita ratrau shayyarudasya chinta samutpanna. And tasya, for that Vardhamana, kadachita ratrau, sometimes in the night, one day in the night, shayyarudasya, when he is lying down on the cot. Shayya means cot, on the cot. Aruda means he is lying down. When he is lying down on the cot, chinta samutpanna, he had a thought. One thought occurred to him. What thought? Yat prabhute api vitte artha upayaha chintaniyaha kartavyāscheti. Yat prabhute api vitte, though I have a lot of wealth, artha upayaha chintaniyaha, I have to think, chintaniyaha, I have to think to make it more, grow. I have to think means to grow the wealth. Not just the thinking is enough. Kartavyāscheti, I have to implement also. I have to think the means for growing the wealth, and I have to implement that means also. Every businessman, see, a fellow who sells tea in a flask, he fills, prepares tea, fills it in his flask, takes it to the shops, serves them, and later he will desire to have his own tea shop. Once he has his own tea shop, he wants to develop it as a hotel. Once he has a hotel, he will want to have multiple hotels in the city. Once he has that multiple hotels in the city, he will want to have multiple hotels in multiple cities. Once he has that, he will want to rule the hotel industry. That is how the growth of a businessman is. So this businessman is not exceptional. He is also desiring to grow his wealth, but legally. Okay. So yathoktāḥ. Why should you grow the wealth? You already have it. It is said. Why? It is said. This is how it is said. What is that? What is said? Nahi tad vidyate kinchit yat arthena na siddhyati yattene namatimān tasmād artham ekam prasadhayet. Nahi tad vidyate kinchit yad arthena na siddhyati yattene namatimān tasmād artham ekam prasadhayet. So he is talking about a very practical thing. The first chapter itself, he should, what should he teach? He should have to teach how this cunning. This is how when you read the story, this is what you will hear. There was this king, this lion, and there was this lion named this, and there was this ox named this, and they were friends, and in this forest, and this jackal named this. This is how we read the story. But it is not just storytelling session. It is to give you the reasoning capability. How to think for yourself and how to be smart in governing and in earning, etc. That is also important. So that is why this extended explanation is important. So what is he saying now? See, this is exactly what is the problem with the kids of today. They don't have any kind of idea about money. They think money grows in tree. They just want, that's all. They don't want to work for it. And they don't want to save money. They just want to spend. Who sees tomorrow? Why do you worry about tomorrow? Just spend. Enjoy your time now. What do you want to save it for your kids? Let them earn and let them buy whatever they want. Why do you want to buy a house for them? So all these ideas, they don't have the sense of saving. Even taking the EMI, or loan, they will enjoy. That's the problem. And when some kind of this corona kind of situation takes place, they are devastated. They don't have money. They have to sit in the home for 3 months. No money, no salary, no food, everything, no bank balance. They are in soup. So you have to know about the economy, the importance of economy also. So he says, nahi tadvidyate kinchid arthena na siddhyati. Nahi tadvidyate kinchid. Nahi kinchid vidyate. There is nothing which exists here in this world. Yed arthena na siddhyati, which cannot be accomplished through the wealth. There is nothing in this world that cannot be accomplished through the wealth. If you have money, you can buy anything here. Yattanena matiman. Matiman, therefore, an intellectual person. Matiman, a person with intellect. Yattanena, with effort. Artham ekam prasadayet. Tasmat artham ekam prasadayet. Therefore, a smart one, an intelligent one with effort should only put forth effort to gain more wealth. Artham ekam prasadayet. He should have to gain more wealth. He should have to earn more wealth. Prasadayat means to earn more wealth. Okay? To earn more. What? Artham ekam. Only the wealth. Why? He says, yasya arthāstasya mitrāni, yasya arthāstasya bāndhavāha, yasya arthāsa pamān loke, yasya arthāsa ca panditah. Yasya arthāha tasya mitrāni, yasya arthāha tasya bāndhavāha, yasya arthāha sa pumān loke, yasya arthāha sa ca panditah. Yasya arthāha, one who has money, tasya mitrāni, for him there are friends. There are friends only for a person, one who has money. Yasya artha tasya bāndavaha, there are relatives. Bāndavaha means relatives. So there are relatives only for the person with wealth. Yasya artha tasya pumān loke, one who is wealthy, he is the man. Pumān means the man. Whatever he is a respected person. Whatever he says is accepted by people. He is the man. Yasya arthāsya panditah, one who has a wealth, he is a pandit. He is a pandit means he is a wise person. People accept him to be a wise person. Oh, he knows. He is, how, without money, how can? But that is why all the smart, rich people in the world, they are into everything. They will say whatever they want. They will say. They'll advise in everything because they have money. Okay. Na sa vidya, na tad dhanam, na tat shilpam, na sa kala, na tat sthairyam hi dhaninam, yachakairyan na giyate. Na sa vidya, na tad dhanam, na tat shilpam, na sa kala, na tat sthairyam hi dhaninam, yachakaihi yanna giyate. Yachakaihi yanna giyate. Yachakaihi means the people who desire it, who beg for it. Who is desiring it means who's begging for it means who desire it. Yanna giyate, which is not sung by people who desire it, who wants it. There is nothing in this. Like what? Na sa vidya. There is no vidya, there is no knowledge in this world, which a person who desires knowledge does not sing praise about it. Na tad dhanam. There is no donation, gifts, donation, alms, charity. There is no charity kind of where, oh, that charity, that is the superior charity. Oh, that fellow, he does a great charity. You are a person who performs great charity. So, because he expects some charity from him. Nata chilpam. And there is no statue. Oh, this statue, it's a very beautiful statue because you want a statue prepared by him. Or you want a similar statue. Okay. Nasa kala. There is no kala. There is no kala means any field of knowledge. Okay. In arts. Any arts. There is no arts like that. Nat tat stairyam hi dhaninam, or the wealth which is consolidated by the wealthy person. So there is no art, there is no knowledge, there is no charity, or there is no statue, or there is no wealthy person's accumulated wealth which is not prized by people who desire it. Or you can understand a wealthy person's art, science, everything is prized. If you are wealthy, whatever art and science you have, this is a very beautiful statue. Oh, what kind of statue? That's the useless statue. Outside, inside he'll think probably, but or outside he'll speak, but in front of him, oh, this is a beautiful statue. What kind of statue? You will see. You have to see those paintings. Some paint wasted. That's all. But they call that it's a beautiful painting. Stupid. Anyway, iha loke hi dhaninam paropi swajanayate swajanopi daridranam sarvada durjanayate. The importance of money is such beautifully said here. So beautifully said here. It says, iha loke hi dhaninam paropi swajanayate swajanopi daridranam sarvada durjanayate. What a wisdom this is. Iha loke hi. Definitely, iha loke, in this world, dhaninam, for the wealthy, paropi, even the outsiders, swajanayate, becomes one's own people. Even the outsiders, you don't know them. He's our person. I belong to your party. They'll all be there around him. Swajanopi, but our own people, Daridrana, when we are poor, Sarvada Durjanayate, they'll become not our people. They'll treat us as enemies. They'll treat us ill. They'll not treat us with friendship. Arthebhyo hi vruddhebhyah saṃvṛttāḥ pravartante kriya sarvaha parvatebhya ivāpagāha. Arthebhyo api hi vruddhebhyah saṃvṛttāḥ tataḥ pravartante kriyaha sarvaha parvatebhya ivāpagāha. Parvatebhya means from the mountains. Parvatebhya, from the mountains. Iva apagaha, like the water which falls from the mountains. Apam gachatiti, the water which, the rivers which flow from the mountains. They sarvaha kriya pravartante, they are used for different activities. The water from the river is used for bathing, etc. The water is used for fishing, etc. The water is used for farming. The same water is used for producing electricity. Everything. Many utilities. Those that water is used, that river water from the mountain is used. Similarly, arthebhyopi vruddhebhyah. When the vruddhebhya arthebhya, when the money grows, then saṃvṛttehe tataḥ pravartante kriyaha. Then when it grows, then what happens is, whatever activities we need to do, when people see the green, they'll start doing the activities automatically. So that is why he says, whatever money you have, when it grows and when it stays with you, then everything takes place. The momentum in every activity takes place automatically. You don't have to tell them, what is this? I'll just clean it. Just 1 second. Everything. So the thing is, even if you are not related, they will associate with you in some way. He is my third cousin's, fourth cousin's sister's son's brother. We can't even understand what kind of relationship he is talking about, but they'll all be related to us. But if we don't have money, even our own people will ditch us. That is the idea. These are all things which the kids of today should understand. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.